Henry Kissinger is dead at 100, shaped nation's Cold War history. The most powerful Secretary of State of the post-war era, he was both celebrated and reviled. His complicated legacy still resonates in relations with China, Russia, and the Middle East. Henry A. Kissinger, the scholar-turned-diplomat who engineered the United States' opening to China, negotiated its exit from Vietnam, and used cunning, ambition, and intellect to remake American power relationships with the Soviet Union at the height of the Cold War, sometimes trampling on democratic values to do so, died on Wednesday at his home in Kent Conan. He was 100. His death was announced in a statement by his consulting firm. Few diplomats have been both celebrated and reviled with such passion as Mr. Kissinger. Considered the most powerful Secretary of State in the post-World War II era, he was by turns hailed as an ultra-realist who reshaped diplomacy to reflect American interests and denounced as having abandoned American values, particularly in the arena of human rights, if he thought it served the nation's purposes. He advised 12 presidents, more than a quarter of those who have held the office, from John F. Kennedy to Joseph R. Biden, Jr. With a scholar's understanding of diplomatic history, a German Jewish refugee's drive to succeed in his adopted land, a deep well of insecurity, and a lifelong Bavarian accent that sometimes added an indecipherable element to his pronouncements, he transformed almost every global relationship he touched. At a critical moment in American history and diplomacy, he was second in power, only to President Richard M. Nixon. He joined the Nixon White House in January 1969 as National Security Advisor, and after his appointment as Secretary of State in 1973, kept both titles, a rarity. When Nixon resigned, he stayed on under President Gerald R. Ford.